It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. The A's look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Yusmeiro Petit is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here's Manny Machado now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a swing and a miss. So a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Petit is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Next will be the designated hitter. Trey Mancini comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Oh, and he misses it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Another 0-2 coming. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ichiro ranging forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Asher Wojciechowski gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Coco Sullivan. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Digging in, Marcus Semien, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And he is in there. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet of staying in the zone for over a month.
Here's Chris Davis now. He grounds it sharply to third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Here's Chris Davis now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Suzuki is going to get there. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
In now, Jonathan Scope. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, and he fouls this one off. 264 is average entering play, 7 homers and 17 RBIs. And it's fouled away. 0-2. Here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Matt Joyce now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Matt Joyce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Machado has it. And that's the second out.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Brandon Moss.
First baseman Brandon Moss. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rasmus to the track, to the wall, into the concrete staircases, and gone. Solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. 4th home run for him on the season, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 2 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Joyce is there. He's got it 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1-2 now.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 36.
Into the box, Caleb Joseph. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring center fielder Ichiro to the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, strike one. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Rough start to the home third. There's one away.
Third baseman, Coco Sullivan.
Standing in, Coco Sullivan. Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Manny Machado now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. So far this season, Beckham is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 0-2 pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Orioles lead one. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Scope is there. A quick out number one. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Joyce. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Piscotty rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they move on top 4-0.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same. Driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Brandon Moss. Lifted down the line in left. Rasmus on the run, and no one will track it down. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Franklin.
Coming to the plate now, Franklin Barreto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitors' bullpen. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that'll do it here for his starter, Yusmeiro Petit. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Santiago Casilla will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Santiago Casilla.
Ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Casilla pauses. 0-2 on its way, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring center fielder Ichiro to the plate. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Digging in to try it again, Coco Sullivan 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Short, hit hard. Machado is there. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches, but they hold a 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Popped him up. Moss on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Joseph leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Tim Beckham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Yon Marinez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Yon Marinez.
Settling in now, Matt Joyce. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Matt Joyce.
Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is at second base with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Popped him up. Beckham ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, first baseman,
Brandon Moss will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
I know you can do it. Oh, it's getting just a little bit time.
Come on, man. Get that Jimmy.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Rasmus is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Into the box now, Franklin Barreto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first safely.
The center fielder, number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rasmus has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 4-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Cam.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Popped high in the air. Maxwell is calling for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Because he is ready. 0-1 on its way. Shoots this one over to first. Moss will take this one over to first himself, and that ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. They're down 4-0.
Seventh inning stretch.
Donnie Hart gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Donnie Hart.
Coco Sullivan will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Coco Sullivan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
In now, Marcus Semien. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So striding forward now, Colby Rasmus. It's been.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's set and the pitch. Way out in front.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Rasmus. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this thing.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, Matt Joyce. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Matt Joyce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Striding forward now is the DH, Stephen Piscotty. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Here's Manny Machado now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Tim Beckham. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Baltimore, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-0 the score tonight. Oakland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Santiago Casilla earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. Ball runs 13.